Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com, Assorted, George Foreman, Davis, Amidurevish, Moore, Wlodarczyk, Brinkleyquillin. Wednesday, April 6 at 1 p.m. A press conference will be held at Terra Restaurant and Bar, 2330 McMenamin Drive, Hampton. The press conference will be open to the public. In attendance will be legendary heavyweight champion Big George Foreman. Big George Foreman will be working the corner when his son 11-0-10 George Monk Foreman enters the ring Saturday, April 9, for his heavyweight main event go against tough Eric Lindsey at Hampton Roads Convention Center. George III is 28 years old but has only been boxing for 2 years. He entered the pro ranks with no amateur background, simply as a way to stay in shape. Some may say, but he is George Foreman's son. The proper response is, he is George Monk Foreman III. In boxing he will be the kind of fighter he will be. He is a beginner, with no amateur fights to have learned from. His true learning takes place one fight at a time in the ring. He prepares with his gym time and then comes the next test. Eric Lindsey is test number 12. It is not Big George in the ring, although Big George is the teacher, it's George III. Eric Lindsey is the next test he must take in this 6-round main event. Eric is what is known as a trial horse, one of these rough tough guys that has nothing to lose when he enters the ring. He is a guy that can give a beginner trouble. Lindsey is 3-10-1 but he has been in with tough opposition. He has fought 6 undefeated fighters. Lindsey's last 2 opponents have fought for titles. And Lindsey is by no means fearful of legend, he has already been there. Just 2 fights ago he boxed Alfredo Escalera Jr., son of great WBC super featherweight champion Alfredo Escalera. There is no pressure on Lindsey, he has taken on some tough fights. George III is new and still testing the waters with a long road ahead. The Fight Night's co-feature will see Virginia Beach police officer, Frankie Fillapone 6-2 in a 6-round super middleweight bout. Frankie will face tough Adrian Redmond, Turnersburg, North Carolina, 4-9-1-3 Frankie will spend Saturday afternoon in a wedding party, literally stripping off his tux to jump into the ring for his night's fight. Don the Professor Haley of Virginia Beach will make his return to the ring, in his first fight in 9 years. When Don retired he was a middleweight, 9 years later he is a middleweight. Don has lived his life healthy and clean. Sound familiar? He is in his 40s, he has remained in shape, and the excitement of this show was a call he had to answer. Don has had a great life since he retired from boxing with a 4-3-1 record. Don is a respected college professor at Virginia Wesleyan College, professor and Tidewater Community College in criminal justice. He has been a Marine, corrections officer, police officer and detective. He trains police in self-defense. He is the creator of Girls Gone Safe self-defense video for women. Don is also behind the Sid Pearl FOOTBALL BOOTCAMP held at the Law Enforcement Training Academy in Virginia Beach.